I want to take a moment for you to settle into your seat. Just take a nice deep breath and just feel your weight of your body in your chair. And feel the gift of gravity holding you, hugging you to the earth. Take another nice deep breath. And just have a moment of gratitude for your willingness to do this work, for your willingness to go deep inside and see what's there. The reason that we watch the mind and work with the mind so that we can see the mind and learn what our thoughts are doing instead of being what our thoughts are doing, instead of being what the mind is. We're something deeper. Take another nice deep breath and allow yourself to bring your awareness inside to this moment, to this space. And close your eyes, put your hands in your lap. Let all of the things that may be competing for your attention, like cell phones and kids and spouses and parents and kids and all the aspects that compete for your attention, all the things that compete for your attention. Just take a nice deep breath and center into this space. This is that moment when you put the air on your own face, when you're in the airplane and they say when those masks drop down that your first responsibility is to take care of yourself before you take care of anybody else. This is that moment. So your hands are in your lap and your eyes are closed and you're settling in. And we're going to do a practice today that I like to refer to as a 3-breath meditation. And I like to add this practice to a regular meditation process. So whatever your normal standard practice is for meditation, and I recommend at least a few minutes every morning and every evening, that regular practice sets the day, the start of the day and the end of the day. This 3-breath meditation that we're about to explore is a practice that you can use many times during the day. My best experience of this practice was to do it every hour. And the purpose is to take the state that you reached in morning and evening meditation and extend it throughout the day. This place of checking in with the self, checking in with the mind, checking in with the heart, not from a desire to change what's going on, but just to recognize and see and be that. Be aware of that. Be aware of what's going on inside. So we're going to start with a normal meditation process, and then I'll walk us through the 3-breath meditation that you can do every hour. But first, we're going to go deeper than that. So take a nice deep breath in through the nose to a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As the breath comes in, your eyes are closed, your hands are in your lap, and you're feeling your body expand with the breath coming in. Again, through the nose to a count of 4. Having inflated yourself, really opened your being with this in-breath, now release it out of the mouth with a consciousness and an awareness of cleansing oneself, of releasing toxins. So we'll be breathing out of our mouth to a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do it again. Breathe in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really feel your body open and expand. It's great if you can hear the air coming in through your nose. And then release the breath out of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel what's going on inside. Feel the state of relaxation and peace. Breathe in again through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open your sensations. Maybe the mind is going. Maybe the heart has got things to say. Fall a little further back and witness from his place of peace and release the breath out of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, bring the breath in through the nose, opening, cleansing, energizing your system with fresh, clean air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opening and expanding, tasting that pure, energy-laden air. And release the breath out of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bring the breath in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your body's filled with air. It's a sense of completeness and fullness. There's nothing that you lack. And release the breath out of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what it feels like to let go, to open oneself and just release. With an energy of relaxation, you just release. That's what the out breath is. And breathe in again through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And really stretch and open and expand. Feel the power of life's breath, the energy that provides you, the opening, the wisdom, and release the breath with a cleansing energy. Out of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just fall into your own rhythm that feels comfortable. Bringing the breath into the nose. Count of 4. Sense of opening, nourishing, expanding. And release the breath. The sense of cleansing, relaxation. A sense that your consciousness is going deeper on that out breath. That your awareness is becoming expanded. Feeling the heart, feeling the energy that the heart provides, the source of moods and energies, fears, doubts, anxieties can come up from the heart. Joy, power, fulfillment, emptiness. As you find your own rhythm of breathing, let your awareness expand and see all that your energetic heart is capable of. And in this state of guided relaxation, you are aware. You're aware of your body, aware of your energy, aware of the mind. There's this powerful awareness. And when it comes down to a single point, this awareness has a feeling or an emotion. There's a sense of completeness in this one moment. Maybe it's contentment that you feel in that space, in that one pointed emotional center. Maybe it's a sense of excitement. Maybe it's a sense of relief. But you're tuning into the core energies of your being and what it's commonly referred to as the heart space. So as you continue to breathe and open, let your awareness swirl around inside. All these different spatial elements of your being on the inside, the kingdom of heaven that's within you, that inner space where peace passes all understanding. You're exploring. You're bringing your attention fully inside and looking around. You're feeling the feels. You're seeing the sights, this whole inner world. This place of heart. This is the source of your life force, your Shakti, your prana, the Holy Spirit. That when you grow the ability to bring your full awareness to this space inside, you're growing your consciousness, your awareness. If you've ever had the experience of waking up and just feeling strong feelings, sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's love, sometimes it's doubt, anxiety. You're feeling the unrefined emotions of the heart, feeling the unrefined, unmanipulated energies that are stored inside you. So you continue to breathe, continue to bring your awareness inside. And if it's confusing or if there's doubt about what to do, let go of that. You're learning how to be okay with whatever is coming up in this deep heart space, this well of energy and emotion that you are. And if there's confusion or doubt, notice that and relax with it and be okay with it. The breath is moving in and the breath is moving out. And your awareness is dancing around on the inside. And that thing that happens when you wake up and you feel pent up or accumulated emotion You're touching base with the subconscious. That filter, that barrier that doesn't let you see all that's going on inside has been compromised by the relaxation that you feel in the state of sleep. And just notice what that feels like to wake up with strong emotions, strong energies, good or bad, fun or disappointing. Something's going on in there. And that state that you're aware of when you first wake up, you're aware of it because as you awaken, you feel the energies of this heart space. And generally speaking, the mind isn't ready to function yet. The mind isn't ready to make thoughts about this space. So, this pure glimpse, this experience of this deep heart space is an incredibly valuable spiritual experience and tool. It's a skill that you're developing. So breathe and patiently, without any expectation, bring your attention to this spiritual heart space, looking for moods, emotions, energies, feeling whatever is there, and breathing and relaxing around that awareness. This is the first step of the three breath meditation in an expanded form. This sense of checking in with the heart, checking in with the core and source of your energy, and seeing what's going on in there. Sometimes you'll experience disturbance, sometimes you'll experience joy. But in this three breath meditation that I ask you to repeat every hour, just notice what's going on. Don't try to correct it, don't try to change it. Awareness is all you need. Your being, as you relax, as you lessen the control inputs that you have, as you learn how to watch instead of manipulate, as you learn how to experience instead of control. The healing happens with that awareness. Just the awareness brings on the healing, brings on awareness. The breath and the awareness combined are an amazingly powerful tool. They can take you to pure consciousness by themselves. It's awareness and breath. Awareness turns your attention to what's going on inside, and the breath opens and allows energy to flow freely, healing energy that's non-directed, non-controlled. Your breath is doing what the breath does, invigorating, cleansing, energizing, and opening. The first step is this awareness of the heart space. And in my meditation, I ask you to take one breath and tune into this energy that's taken us about 10 minutes to get to. You'll get really good at this. This awareness of the heart space. It's so key to your power and your spiritual experience. You'll learn how to see and feel, understand the space that you're in over time, but it takes practice. You get really fast at checking in with the heart. And that is the first breath of this 3-breath meditation process. The second breath is for the mind. You're continuing to breathe with your own beautiful rhythm as we explore right now. I'm going to ask you to bring your attention from this heart space and put it into the mind and the thoughts, the spinning, the thinking, the planning, obsessing, worrying. The mind is a reflection of the energy that you feel in that heart space that you woke up with. That is, the heart space is the core and the source of the energy. It's where, if there is trauma, samskara, difficulty, it's stored in the heart space. The mind is often how we are made aware of that. Our civilization and our culture are very, very mind oriented. We're supposed to think our way through life. But the problem is, if we're thinking about all of the externalities, all the things on the outside of us as a way to make our life complete and whole, we're missing this whole inner component. So the first breath is feeling the heart, and the second breath is watching the mind as a reflection of what's going on in the heart. So you take a breath and you check the mind, not for what it's thinking, but for the nature of the thoughts, for the speed that thoughts are being generated, the looping nature of the thoughts if you're repeating the same thoughts over and over again. You'll start to see patterns in how you think. This is the inner roommate. This is that inner voice. And it's less important what it's saying than just noticing how it is expressing. So you've taken one breath for the heart, and your awareness went there, and you checked in. You take a second breath with the mind, and your awareness moves from the spiritual heart space to the spiritual mental space, your mind. And you're noticing what's going on there. And you're noticing that they work together. And sometimes they can destroy together. Anxiety, depression, anger are often the results of a mind looping through thoughts being fueled by a heart that's on fire. And this looping, this manifestation of pain and negativity in the mind coming from the heart, it builds over the day. It starts slow and it gradually builds. And by checking in every hour, the heart, the mind, you are aware of it. And again, awareness and breath are the key to your spiritual growth, key to the habit of happiness. This process, checking in with the heart, checking in with the mind, are building awareness. And that awareness is the tool for the habit of happiness. So those are two of the breaths. And the third breath is checking in with your intention. If you know what it is to be purpose-led, to have identified your mission in life, to know what's important to you. This last breath is about checking in with the purpose of that moment. So much of our spiritual practice is about being present in this moment, being here now. And these 3 breaths are about bringing your awareness to this moment and your energy and involvement with that moment. So you breathe in, check the heart. You breathe in and you check the mind. And then you breathe in and you check your intention, your purpose. What is it that you're going to do between now and this next series of 3 breath meditations that you're about to take in an hour from now? What are you doing with your time? If it's a work meeting, what do you need to accomplish as a function of work? If you're about to meet with your beloved, your spouse, your children, what is it that you intend for them to get from that encounter? Who is it that you want to be with them? You can set an intention just to be present, to be whole, to be a good listener. These are the 3 breaths. You start with 1 breath in to a count of 4. Check the heart. Release the breath to a count of 5. Take 1 more breath in to a count of 4. Check the mind. Release the breath to a count of 5. And you take 1 more breath and check your intention, your purpose. This energy check, what you're doing with your being. Breathing in again, count of 4, releasing to count of 5. 3 breaths. If you repeat this every hour with full intention, you'll find that you learn so much about yourself. And those vicious cycles of mind and depression and energy and thinking that can spin out of control, you're providing yourself, your deeper part of yourself, the more intentional part of yourself, with a sense of control or an ability just to see what's really happening, and that becomes the control. Because when you see your mind spinning out, your natural healing tendency is to relax. When you see it happening, when you're caught in it, you're being dragged around like by a wild horse. If anybody's interested, I have a printout, and you can email me, tim@timodavis.com, and I'll send it to you. But this practice changed my life. Setting these checkpoints allowed me to be much better at business and at love, all the things that are the purpose of my life, my spiritual growth. So I wish you to have a beautiful, conscious, and productive day. One of the byproducts of this practice is that you tend to get a fuller awareness of what your life is about instead of getting obsessively driven to one particular aspect of it. The wholeness of your life has the opportunity for beauty, for truth, for love, and for joy. And as the subconscious cleanses and your heart opens and your mind clears, that fullness will be an inherent part of who you are. And consciousness grows from that. Your connection with the deeper parts of yourself grow. And that's how you become conscious. That's how you become an aware, functional, happy, open, spiritually fulfilled human being.